Bantamweight Championship of the
Here
world.
we
Here
go.
we go.
I'm excited for this one. Both guys with the SFT experience already. So both guys going to be comfortable in there, but they haven't faced each other yet. And this is a super high-level matchup we got here.
It's the first time that we got to, first time we got two champions fighting in the SFT, so that's exciting. History in the making.
Absolutely. And you can see João Matsumoto on the left-hand side of your screen in the black trunks with the white and red trim, and Wanderley Mexicano in the green trunks with the red trim, the traditional Muay Thai trunks.
Yeah, we're seeing a bit of a feeling out process here between Matsumoto and the Mexicano.
Matsumoto.
Both guys looking sharp.
Oh, they're going for it. Somebody shots there, kick. It's going to be a high-intensity fight. Oh! Matsumoto is down.
Matsumoto, good defense there, though. Falling into the open guard of Matsumoto is Mexicano now.
I don't think Matsumoto ever took a beating like this.
Wow, yeah, off to a bad start. Mexicano with some heavy striking in this early frame.
Oh, man.
Good work there. Wanderlei fishing for the guillotine, trying to keep top position here. You can see Matsumoto turning into him, trying to get back to his feet. And he does so smartly. He's still in some trouble now.
Yeah, good job recovering from that. He looked like he could have been out of it.
That's when the age comes into play.
Yeah.
21-year-old can handle that. Oh, that
he doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, he's undefeated. He's not really used to facing this much adversity early on in the fight like this.
And he's pretty much dominating most of his adversaries.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be Matsumoto's toughest fight of his career.
Yep.
Matsumoto now shooting the single. Was in some trouble now. He's lifting Mexicano up. I like how Matsumoto turned a bad position into a positive position by shooting that single.
Yeah, and this was smart. You know, making him grapple, kind of get the cobwebs out, recover a little bit. And he's looking fresh now going into the second part of round one.
He's got blood in his face.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think it's his nose, right?
It's tough to tell.
Mexicano has great kickboxing. He'll love to fight at distance all day long. Ooh. Good combination there. Fast hands for Mexicano.
Wow, Matsumoto's taking a beating here.
Yeah, and you can tell he wants to grapple. He doesn't want any more of that striking that the Mexicano is throwing at him.
He's got all kinds of weapons, does Wanderlei Mexicano.
Yeah, this fight turning into a dogfight. Good scrambles, good exchanges, super high, fast-paced action here from both guys.
I like how Matsumoto's turning this back into a street fight, and that's what he needs to do. He's closing the distance on Mexicano. He's starting to put it on him.
It looked like it was going to be a really quick fight in the beginning, but luckily things have changed around.
Matsumoto trying to close the distance. You can see that damage he took in the first couple of minutes of the opener here, round number one, scheduled for five-minute rounds for the 135-pound belt.
Yeah, and we'll see if that is going to affect his breathing. You know, bleeding through your nose like that usually affects your breathing, opens up your mouth a little bit. We'll see if that's going to be a factor in this championship fight.
João Matsumoto trying to up his game here in the final minute, trying to steal the opener.
Nice.
Good combos here from both guys.
Yeah, from both.
Yeah.
Down
goes Mexicano.
Oh, my God.
Beautiful head kick.
Left hands.
Stand looking for the finish.
Hammer fists and left hands now trying to put Mexicano away here with the last minute to go in the first round.
Mexicano wisely looking for a leg lock, looking to get back up in this exchange here. Matsumoto, blood in the water.
Exactly. He tasted his own blood, and he became the shark in the water, going for Mexicano's blood.
Beautiful head kick to start things off here.
This is crazy.
Totally change of events in this fight. Looking for the finisher. The ref's looking in on this closely.
Seems like Matsumoto just doesn't have the power to finish him off with the elbow.
Oh, spinning elbow.
Oh, another head kick.
Wow.
Mexicano still in trouble here.
Matsumoto.
Oh, man.
Mexicano's in trouble. He's in trouble. He goes down.
Short time.
10 seconds. Can Matsumoto finish him?
Oh,
my
Mexicano
goodness.
to be down. Wow.
We're going to see if that 1 minute's going to be enough time to get Mexicano back in this fight.
That'll be interesting. Wow, what a round.
That big head kick. Keep those hands up. And you know, you're still in this fight. Let him know that.
There you had a good look at Wanderley Mexicano in his corner waiting for the second round to start. João Matsumoto now meeting him in the center of the cage with the combinations.
And Matsumoto does look like the fresher fighter coming out in the second round.
But Mexicano's swinging.
Mm-hmm.
They're both taking it.
Back and forth action here in the second round. Who wants it more? Who wants that 135-pound SFT strap more?
Mexicano looking for the takedown now, slowing the fight down a little bit.
Wow. Intense first 45 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Back in striking distance.
And I
Matsumoto
like-
found himself back in this fight.
He's back in this scrap. Matsumoto pushing Mexicano back. The push kick, the head kick.
Those head kicks have been doing damage this whole fight. He's landed about 3 of them so far.
Oh, another one.
Beautiful kick.
You know, I'm pretty sure Mexicano walked into this fight thinking it was an easy one for him, and now he's like, "What's going on here? What's this
Yeah,
kid,
and
little
he
kid
came
doing
close.
to me?"
He came close in that first round,
Yeah.
but Matsumoto took everything he had, and now he's giving it back.
You know, that's the beauty of being 21 years old, guys. I mean, the recovery speed at which Matsumoto was able to get a second wind and really turn things around towards the end of the first round. Just the youth, the beauty of youth.
Yeah, and he looks like the more dedicated, the more decorated veteran right now. He looks really sharp and composed in there.
Kind of walking Mexicano down. Mexicano's still trying to shake the cobwebs off of the first round. He's never really been able to get the offense going here. He's trying to generate some offense, but he's kind of fighting on his heels.
Yeah, he does look a little dizzy after that first round and hasn't fully recovered yet.
Good back and forth action between these 135 pounders. This is for the SFT Bantamweight Championship. Jordan J.
Beautiful
Adams
combos.
Nice.
alongside Billy Quarantillo, David Hudson. Oh boy, back and forth action.
Ooh. Matsumoto finding his strikes. He's putting him right up against the cage, putting Mexicano right up against that cage, and letting go of these beautiful combos. Another head kick. Mexicano caught that one. Looking to take the back now. Another change of events here in the second round. Mexicano looking to take the back of Matsumoto.
He's got the hook sunk in. He's trying to punch him just enough to distract him and get that right arm underneath the chin. That's all the punches are for, just as a distraction.
Yeah, but Mexicano doing a great job putting himself in this position because he was starting to get picked apart a little bit, and now he's got the back. If he can hang on to this position and, you know, possibly find a choke or at least win the round.
You could see why they both are champions. You know, they're both coming out back and forth.
Yeah, great scrambles, and you expect this from these bantamweights. You know, good power in the strikes and then great scrambles. Mexicano giving it to him right now. He's got his back control. Looking to land some big shots here. Looking to open up those chokes. This is not where Matsumoto wants to be.
Are they both bleeding, or is that Matsumoto's blood on Mexicano?
It's tough to say. Matsumoto's definitely bleeding. I don't know if that's his blood on Mexicano or Mexicano's opened up too. Interesting. The ref's kind of telling him to, you know, make something happen here, but he's on his back. So it's interesting. The ref really wants to see some action, but Mexicano is obliging, landing some big shots here.
Staying just busy enough not to get stood up. I mean, he really shouldn't be stood up. He's got the figure 4 body lock on Matsumoto. It's a dominant position, even though he's on his back. He's got Matsumoto in trouble. There should no way a referee should be saying you need to do more. I mean, this is good offense here.
Yeah, it's the best position you can get to on the ground in jiu-jitsu, you know, in a fight, really. So, yeah, I can see why he wants to see some excitement, but Mexicano did what he had to do to get to this dominant position.
28 seconds to go here in round number 2. Started off great for João Matsumoto, who was picking up where he left off on the first round, but then halfway through, Wanderley Mexicano turning it around, turning this into a grappling match.
Yeah, and it's never a good idea when someone has your back if you start exchanging strikes with them. Mexicano's in the position to land here. And I think he probably stole this round. He had the dominant position towards the end.
And pressuring him, but then halfway through that third round, the second round, Mexicano able to turn things around. So back and forth for the bantamweights here at SFT 28.
Yep, super high pace round.
Wow.
Super high pace fight. They're getting after here in the third round. We'll see who could keep this energy going because this is going to start wearing on them.
Yeah, they're both going at full speed. Someone's going to have to run out of gas.
Yeah, these guys both, they put in a lot of months of training to get ready for this fight, and it's showing now.
Both of these bantamweights working the legs smartly. I love to see that in Muay Thai. That'll pay dividends later, especially in a long 5-round fight.
Oh, that was a trip, right? I don't think that was...
But he has looked wobbly on his legs, as Billy was saying earlier. He's looked, he's looked precarious many times. It almost looks like he's ready to go if Matsumoto can just keep the pressure on.
It feels like Mexicano sees too much Matsumoto's out there.
He does look a little wobbly.
He looks
and
like
I think that was from the damage that he ate in the first round.
Yeah, you can see it his face. He's not 100%.
A lot of stumbling. He's stumbling quite a bit.
Still ripping combos though, and like you were saying, Jay, he's landing those legs kicks. But you see it on his face though. He's starting to wear it on his face. Ooh, good combo there.
Now he's got Matsumoto backpedaling.
Yeah, and what a great tip fight here we got for SFT.
And all good fights tonight, SFT 28. You gotta love it.
It's been an interesting night tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah. Co-main event did not disappoint.
Ooh, and there's Mexicano with the big takedown. He's winning these grappling exchanges, and if he can stay on top in this third round, he's going to take this round. Let's see if he can make something happen here. Try to get to the back or try to get some heavy ground and pound in.
We're almost at the halfway point of this fight.
Yeah, Matsumoto's got to turn it around here. He's letting these big takedowns up. It could be costing him these rounds.
Yeah, especially right toward the end of the round, you see this top position now.
And you can tell both guys are tired, but Mexicano is tired in a dominant position. So while both guys can rest a little bit here, Mexicano is resting and winning the fight, winning on the scorecards on top here, where Monumental has to find a way out.
Matsumoto, no, they're both young, they're both undefeated, and they're both beasts, but this is Matsumoto.
Yes.
We're still in awe from the last fight from last month. That's what it was. It's pretty amazing how the young guys are like really dominating and showing how they can win fights.
Side control from Mexicano with 1:56 to go in the third round. Matsumoto trying to dig down, figure out a way to get out of this bad position.
Yeah, Mexicano showing that strong control, that strong top game.
Yeah.
Good job there by João Matsumoto getting out of trouble.
Got out,
back
yeah.
to his feet, back to the center of the cage, the bantamweights. Superman punch from Mexicano. We haven't seen any of that tonight. It's our first Superman punch.
The Mexican Superman.
The Mexicano.
Shooting the single. Good defense there. Matsumoto.
Good defense, though. So Matsumoto has to do is defend those takedowns, keep striking. Ooh, these boys are trading.
Oh, it's a good fight.
Oh, he set up that takedown. Oh, good takedown defense. Wow, what a scramble we got here. Both guys starting to wear it on their face a bit.
But Mexicano's dangerous standing up as well. He doesn't have to just go to the floor.
Exactly, yeah. I think what he's probably thinking is he can mix in the takedowns. He had a lot of success in the second round, so why even strike with him? But
at the same time, he can't strike with him, so it's a guessing game for Matsumoto. What's
Exactly. You'd almost like to see Mexicano strike with him a little bit more because Matsumoto is doing a good job defending these takedowns now, at least in the second half of the third round.
Yeah. Yep, and that's been the difference.
Oh, no! Going for the guillotine.
trying to
Does he have
close
it?
up that guard and choke.
That's a great
Oh, he's
short
got him,
time
but-
move. Did it with 15 seconds left. And this has been the most significant thing of the round, probably.
It looks like he's locked in there, but it's with less than 10 seconds.
Yeah,
to
short
go.
time. Mexicano's doing a good job of escaping.
Mexicano's gonna
But this
hold.
looks good on the scorecards.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Perfect time to pull for the
Yeah,
guillotine.
that was a
submission
smart.
attempt.
That was a veteran move by the 21-year-old.
decision. This one's in the fourth.
Here we go. Who wants it more? This fight could go in any direction. Razor thin already.
Good combos to start throwing fire.
Outside leg kick from Mexicano. Switch to the shoots the single, but didn't really set it up.
Yeah, not really setting up. I think he's just trying to get a reaction. Did a good job going low, coming high with the strikes off of it. Ooh, Matsumoto now looking to take him down.
And a change level and
There
sweeps
you
the
go,
left
and he
leg
gets
out. Yep, beautiful job there by João Matsumoto. It's Bracancha versus Diadema here in Sao Paulo.
Winner's gonna leave with that bantamweight title.
Bragging rights.
You know, in this fight, they both can go to the floor. They both can stand up. So we got a good fight no matter where they're at.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see both guys get some pretty big takedowns and both guys land some pretty good strikes
Yeah.
on the feet.
It's really that even here.
Dead even. Dead even. Now Matsumoto in the same position Mexicano was just in.
Last round, yep.
Exactly the same, you know, and now looking to let his hands
Now it's his
go.
turn to do some damage.
Yep. The half guard for Mexicano. Trying to keep Matsumoto in tight so he can't posture up and rain elbows down.
Oh, again.
There we go, looking for that guillotine again.
God, he wants that
It
guillotine.
looks tight. This one's
Yeah.
an arm-in guillotine.
And now he's got 3.5 minutes. It's not just 10 seconds.
And the closed guard. Finally, the guard opens up. Good defense
Mexicano
there.
doing that, yep, same defense, basically passing the guard off it.
He's able to get out of it.
Okay, right back to the feet now. Here we go. 3 minutes left in this round.
This is
What a
exciting,
war.
guys. Yeah, this is exciting.
You just tuned in here watching SFT 28. I'm Jordan J. Adams alongside Billy Quarantillo, David Hudson. Glad you joined us. It's been a night of fights here from Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is our main event. It's a bantamweight tilt. João Matsumoto in the white, blue, and black trunks versus Wanderley Mexicano in the green trunks. We have this dead even as Matsumoto shoots the double.
Ooh. And Mexicano ends up on top, looking for the back now.
Back and
Championship
forth.
rounds.
Just each fighter taking turns being dominant.
It's amazing how they just keep going at it.
Conditioning on these boys is insane, off the charts.
Yeah.
And it shows you just how closely matched they are, that neither one can pull out ahead. As soon as one fighter starts pulling out a little bit, the other fighter puts the brakes on it and steps on the gas. It's just a battle of attrition. It's a battle of mentality. It's a battle of toughness. Who wants it more? 2 minutes to go here in round number 4.
Matsumoto looking to apply some pressure now. He's doing a good job reversing these positions. You know, earlier in the fight, in like the second round, Mexicano was dominating the grappling, and Matsumoto's doing a great job now. Mexicano looking for the leg lock. I like that mix up. Looks like he might have a knee bar here.
He's cranking on that knee. He's got the ankle. He's trying to pull it up.
So how do you get out of that?
So he's doing the right thing. You got to put your weight on your foot here. If Mexicano does raise it up, he's gonna have to roll through. But right now he's doing the smart thing, basically keeping that foot to the ground. Now he's gonna try to get up and climb up and end up on top here.
Wow. I love that it's like a chess game. That it's such a every move you gotta think of the next move.
Yeah, you got to be so versed in all these different areas.
Yeah, at this level, you know, when you get to, like, frankly, Billy Quarantillo's level at black belt, you start setting traps. You start putting things out there so your opponent gets sucked into a trap for a submission.
Yeah, and people that don't understand, they think, oh, what luck he got this guy in that position. But guys watching this, it's nothing to do with luck. Everything is thought out of.
Hammer fist now from Matsumoto trying to soften up Mexicano.
Yeah, he's taking over. He looks like the fresher fighter in this championship round.
Good timing, too, in the last 30 seconds of round number 4. The last thing the judges are going to see is Matsumoto raining down hammer fists and elbows into the face of Mexicano. Action-packed fight at 145.
Wow. Yeah. Crazy output still for this fourth round.
Just crazy. One of those hammer fist connects, and it's none night for Mexicano.
Where we are, it could be a 2-2, it could be a 3-1.
Yep. I completely agree. I would give the slight advantage to Matsumoto, possibly 3-1, but I could definitely see 2-2, and this round meaning it all right here.
Yep. Looks like Matsumoto is going to try to make the most of it with that
get off to a
pick.
good takedown to start things off. Mexicano diving in for that Kimura. Looks like he's got it. Oh, now going to the arm bar.
Oh, going to the arm. Matsumoto knows the defense.
Yep, he's being smart with it, keeping that arm in tight, trying to stack him up. Could use that cage a little bit here.
He's got a purple belt in jiu-jitsu versus Mexicano's brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yep, so two guys that know what they're doing in these positions, being careful here, taking their time. You know, one mistake here, and he's got a broken arm, and no championship belt. A lot on the line here.
Especially when you consider what both of these bantamweights have put in, not just in this fight, but everything they've done to get to this level, to get to the championship fight. For this is just something that you can't be overstated how important this is to both of these 135 pounders.
Yeah, every little exchange here that can mean the difference in the fight. Matsumoto taking over here, taking the back, dominant position. Let's see if he can hang on to it. Mexicano fighting for his life out there.
Fishing for the rear naked choke now. The chin is tucked in by Mexicano.
He's going for it. Looks like he might have it.
Does he have it?
Mexicano's not fighting the wrists at all. He's in trouble.
Oh, it looks like he might be going out.
It looks like it's a crank more than it's a choke, but that can that'll tap you out as well.
Like, what are you? Oh, he couldn't hold it.
He's out.
He's out. They're too tired at this point.
Yeah, his arm was
gosh,
just, and now Mexicano ends up on top. Here we go.
Back and forth action. How Mexicano didn't tap to that neck crank, I'll never know.
I know.
Oh, my goodness. Maybe Matsumoto just couldn't put any heat on it.
Because it looked like he didn't really defend it that well, but he just did a good job relaxing and tucking his chin, and he was able to fight out of it.
Both just have no more strength left.
Yeah, it's tough to finish big chokes like that, especially if your opponent's not willing to give you an inch on it.
Looking to posture up now as Mexicano, hoping to put some punishment down here in the last half of the 5th and final round, making his case with the judges that he should walk away with the SFT strap.
Yeah, with 2 minutes or to go, it's anyone's fight here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how back and forth this has been. There's never been a clear winner. I have to agree with Billy, though. If I would have to lean towards Matsumoto based on damage and based on aggression and based on just more time in the dominant position than Mexicano. And Mexicano being stumbly for a couple of rounds as well.
Definitely Mexicano is not up. It's either a 2-2 or a 3-1 to Matsumoto.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting last minute and a half.
All right, minute 40 left.
Shooting the single now is Matsumoto. Be a good time for a dump if he can pull it off.
Yep, looking to take the back now. Mexicano's got to square up with him. Oh, big mistake there by Mexicano, letting him get that far back. Yeah, Matsumoto seems to be the fresher fighter here in these last, 4th and 5th round.
Looking for the big dump.
Almost.
With a minute to go if he can do it.
Looks like he's going to reset.
Almost
Mexicano
going for the
looking for a
suplex.
leg.
He was trying to suplex Mexicano. Mexicano, great defense.
Wow.
1 minute to go in the fight, guys.
All right, last minute championship main event fight. Who wants it more?
Just missing the head kick was Matsumoto.
Oh, that landed.
Ooh, good right hand.
Yeah, Mexicano starting to let Matsumoto kind of pull out a little bit.
Yeah.
Here.
And I think Matsumoto realizes he's up, and he's just looking to grind out the finish, grind out the takedown at the end here.
Yep, he's putting all of the forward motion. He's attempting to finish this fight. Mexicano is shaking his head no, but that's not going to be enough. He's got to generate some offense. Be a good time for a takedown by oh, Mexicano with the takedown now.
Oh, there we go. Ends up on top.
Oh, just when we thought we could, you know, we're all trying to figure out who's going to win this thing, and just when we thought we had Matsumoto pulling out in front, Mexicano with the big takedown.
Yeah, is it going to be enough though at the end here?
Right. I don't think it's enough.
Man, I wouldn't want to be one of these judges. They got a tough task on their hand. You know, each round by round, but a close fifth and final round.
Árbitro número pontuou 49-46. Número 2, 49-46. 48-47 pontuou o terceiro árbitro. Portanto, em decisão unânime, é declarado vencedor e detentor do cinturão, João Matsumoto!
2 judges had it 4-1. 1 judge had it 3-2.
Judges getting it right tonight.
Yeah.